Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Torpy Field in beautiful Somerville, New Jersey. We're here live to watch the Immaculata High School football Spartans take on the Hudson Catholic Hawks. My name is Jacob Schmidt, class of 2019 graduate from Immaculata High School, along here with my co-host, Patrick Frauenheim, also a 2019 graduate. Man, Pat, what a beautiful day for football. How excited are you to be back here?
Dude, it can't get better than this. Friday Night Lights, Immaculata, Hudson Catholic. Bring me back to the old times, right? I almost didn't make it here today, Jake. The Mets, you know, we had a rough game last night, but we came out on top. So thank gosh I'm here, right?
Well, thank you to Pete Alonso and the Mets for allowing you to be here tonight, Patrick. But coming up for you live here at Torpy Field, we're going to have Coach Mike Columbo, the head coach of the Immaculata Spartans, sitting in live in the press booth having a pregame interview with our very own Patrick Frauenheim. So please sit back, enjoy the show, and wait for that to come shortly. Thank you, and please enjoy the clip.
Do it.
Don't get the backside.
We're back on UCTV, presented by the Unitas Caritas Foundation, and we're here with Coach Columbo for a pregame interview. Coach, just want to ask you a question about how the team is this year. After a 4-0 start to the season, we all can see how your kids have really stepped in and bought into your system, going from the spread offense back to the wing tee, your style, and I know I played for you. That's your style.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah. What's the most rewarding part about coaching these kids this year?
Well, I think the best thing was the buy-in and the way the kids have worked hard, and they understand the philosophy that we want to play, hard-nosed, run-the-ball football, which is, for me, the formula for success. And I think for the kids we have now, they've bought in. They're big. They're strong. We got good backs, and I think it's boded well for us so far.
Awesome. Looking at this game, how do you think your guys will hold up against a strong Hudson Catholic team?
Well, you're going to have to play every week, and we do have a lot of kids that do play, on both sides of the ball. So that's always a concern for us. There's no doubt. But I think we're battle tested. We've played some good teams as we come in, and Hudson Catholic will be no different. They're always a tough team, as you well know, and hopefully we can continue to do what we do and just grind the ball on them.
Well, awesome, Coach. I know you got to get back to coaching the team this week, but have a good game. We're all wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you, Patrick.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, do I touch it? No, it's connected.
Hey, baby.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Torpy Field here in Somerville, New Jersey. Today we got Immaculata and the Hudson Catholic Hawks. Immaculata undefeated at 4-0. Hudson Catholic Hawks currently sitting at 2-2. Today's matchup is going to be that of two vaulted offenses in the league. Both have allowed few points on average, with Immaculata averaging about 13.2 points per game against the defense, and Hudson Catholic about 18 points per game. So any points today scored will be well earned. What Hudson Catholic is going to do is they're going to try to do what Shabazz couldn't do on Friday against Immaculata, and that's put an end to their winning streak, which currently now stands at 4 games. Immaculata handily defeated Shabazz 35-12 last week. And as for Immaculata, they are looking to continue their perfect unbeaten streak of 4-0 here at home tonight. Now, Patrick, they're currently running the wing tee offense this year. Coach Columbo went back to that ever since his first year here at Immaculata back in 2019, where you were the quarterback. You ran that. So can you just give us a little bit of idea about what the keys are to the game, especially if you're Cole Hayden, the quarterback here for Immaculata, how to run that wing tee offense and what's going to be effective for them tonight?
I mean, the first key in this wing tee offense is believe in Coach Columbo and believe in the system. What's so different about this system is I would say probably only 1% of high school teams across the nation run this offense now. The modern football is spread out, spread them wide, throw bubble screen, attack numbers out wide, right? Yep. Coach Columbo's philosophy is predicated on 3 to 4 yards. 3 to 4 yards on this offense and keep moving the chains is a home run in this offense. Coach Columbo and the squad wants to wear you down, get a couple yards extra after the carry, and keep moving those chains. This offense is a clock managing offense, and once you take the lead in this offense, it's hard to come back from this because this is powerhouse football. And I'm glad Immaculata is doing well with it this year.
Absolutely. Ground and pound offense is the name of the game, just like the local NFL team, the New York Jets. That's their motto, yeah. Ground and pound. Anyway, speaking of quarterbacks and Cole Hayden, the quarterback for the Immaculata High School Spartans, continued his habit of posting crazy stat lines last week, rushing for 124 yards and a touchdown while also throwing for 72 yards and 3 touchdowns while completing 80% of his passes. His rushing production has been exceptional as of late, and that has marked his 4th straight game with at least 116 rushing yards dating back to last season. Another player also looking to make a difference tonight for the Spartans is number 8 running back Dacier Splee, who rushed for 88 yards and a touchdown. He was just part of the punishing rushing game, however. Pat, did you know that Immaculata has been unstoppable on the ground this year and has finished the game with 305 total rushing yards in each of their last 4 games?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the stat sheet right now. If your whole team is averaging 7 yards a carry, you're going to have a good season, And until a team puts a stop to this, Immaculata is going to keep going at it, and these averages are off the charts.
Yeah, no, it is very good to look at that. Immaculata and Hudson Catholic were almost perfectly matched up in their previous meeting back in October of 2022, but unfortunately Immaculata suffered an agonizing 15-14 defeat in that contest. It's good to see. Will Immaculata have more luck at home instead of on the road today? Stay tuned right here on UCTV and we'll find out. Game time seems to be in about 9 or 10 minutes. The teams will shortly be coming out on the field, and we will bring you the action live as they come out onto the field for the coin toss for the national anthem and everything else. So thank you for tuning in, and please be tuned for the start of the game.
For the next exciting matchup between your undefeated Immaculata Football with a 4-0 record and Hudson Catholic Hawks, who come into that game with a record of 2-2 in the SFP League. We're seeing the 10th game tonight. Tonight's game is proudly sponsored by J.B. Arthur, Hudson class of 1985, and Schmidt Pharmaceutical. Thank you, Dave, for your support. If you'd like to become an AJ sponsor for Immaculata players, visit Immaculata High School or program sponsors for more information. Don't forget to download tonight's game day program at ImmaculataHighSchool.org/game day program. Remember to send your own Chick-fil-A, pizza, hot dogs, pretzels, candy, and Schmidt. Make sure you guys like the Florida Farm Booster. Go and sell on your chance to win it. Stop by the Farm Club Gives the 50-50 ticket. And while you're at it, swing by the entrance and pick up your Spartan gear and grab some mini out from our farm market stand. Available right after the ticket entrance. Now get ready.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to UCTV, presented by Unitas, Caritas, and Network of Immaculata High School. Currently, we have the Hudson Catholic Hawks finally taking the field today here, about roughly 5 to 7 minutes before game time. And as you can see, going in, we have the beautiful banner for the Immaculata High School Spartans. Let's glow, Lotta. We have the Spartan cheerleaders lined up, getting ready for the Immaculata football team to shortly come out and take the field. Head coach tonight for the Hudson Catholic Hawks, we have head coach Lamar McKnight, currently boasting a 2-2 record on the season. And as we can see right now, the Immaculata Spartans football team is now entering onto the fields. Pat, it is surely going to be a great contest here tonight. How excited are you?
Pretty excited. This is a good matchup between two good teams. And this is going to be a matchup that comes down to the three facets of the game. We got offense, defense, and what's the key one, Jake? Special teams.
Absolutely. And here are your Immaculata Spartans, here live at Torpy Field. The undefeated 4-0 Immaculata Spartans are ready to go tonight. Pat, do you remember the last time when we were playing football for this team and running out on that field? What do you think these high school kids are thinking right now, and how beautiful is that?
I imagine it like it was yesterday, Jake. Sleeping, waking up for a Friday night game is the best feeling in the world. And these kids need to stick to their preparation and trust their coaches and trust their teammates.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to be ready for the opening prayer here, so we're going to cut the mic and be listening to our play-by-play announcer, Kenny Craig.
Thank you for the gift of health, perseverance, and gather for this football game. We ask you to bless our athletes that they may be kept from injury. And also ask you to bless all those who have gathered here as they support their team's victory. You never lose sight of the true victory won for us by your Son, the gift of your life, love, and mercy. And now we ask in a special way for the intercession of our Blessed Mother as we pray together. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And make all this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Thank you, Father, today. And now please remain standing. As we are early and everyone is good for the bridge. Play right at the play by the Immaculata High School, Spartan Marching Band.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Torpy Field at Somerville, New Jersey. We just had a wonderful prayer done, the Hail Mary, by our own Father Jay. And we had the national anthem done by the Immaculata High School Marching Band. Now coming out for the coin toss, we have both Hudson Catholic and we have Immaculata coming out. We have number 3, Cole Hayden, the senior quarterback for the Immaculata Spartans, coming out, and number 45, Luke Law, the senior running back and linebacker. Let's listen in on the coin toss here. And it looks like at the conclusion of the coin toss, Immaculata will be receiving the ball for the first half. Cole Hayden looks excited as he claps eagerly, getting ready for his first offensive drive. All right, Pat, we're just a few short minutes from game time here. How excited are you, and what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the first Immaculata drive. This drive will really set the tempo for the team. Taking the ball first, they want to punch it in and score. Retain ball possession is the number one way to win this game today. How long these drives will go is how the Immaculata wants to run the wing T. 8-minute drives, 9-minute drives.
Absolutely. You can't see from the crowd, you can't see from the shot here that we have, but the crowd is alive and well here for the Immaculata Spartans on the home side. Student section, Spartan Nation, shout out Spartan Nation. You know, they've been going strong for us for many years, and it looks like it has not deterred at all. It is looking to continue strong and well.
Proud tradition, man, proud tradition.
Absolutely. Now it seems here we got number 2, Damian Mack, the junior wide receiver and DB, back deep for the Spartans, alongside number 3. I think, is that Cole Hayden as well back there? All right, this is going to be interesting to see. Hudson Catholic is about to get ready for the kickoff here. Kick is off. They go for a little squib here. Recovered by number 11, Jameer Black. He's going to take it for a run, and he breaks a few tackles, and he's going to get out to just about midfield, and Immaculata looks to start their drive in good field position. Good start in field position there, Jake. Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see. We'll see what Coach Columbo has drawn up for the first couple plays of the game. Very run-heavy offense for Immaculata, let's be honest here. They have about 14 pass attempts and 194 rushes in the last 4 games, so I bet if you wanted to figure out what they were running, you might figure out which. Nevertheless, we got Cole Hayden in the backfield here, your quarterback. Bunch set right, 1 wide receiver out left. Hayden takes the ball. He goes out to the outside. He gets a block. He finds a hole. He hits through the middle, and it looks like he's going to get a 9 or 10-yard gain. That might just be a first down run right there. We'll see where they mark the chains here.
Great opening first run by blocking on that left side. A couple double teams let Hayden go free there. Good run by Cole Hayden.
Absolutely. 9-yard run there. We got second and short here. That run was by Cole Hayden. Anyways, same bunch set formation right here. Number 8, Tazir Spiel takes the ball, and he gets a few-yard run for the first down. It looks like your power backs for tonight are going to be Cole Hayden and Desir Splee. These guys have the most rush attempts both for Immaculata, so it looks like they're going to be looking to do some damage against the Hudson Catholic front four tonight. And Immaculata breaks the huddle here. Bunch set formation right, 1 wide receiver out left. Ball is snapped. Little trickery here to number 11, Jameer Black. Jameer Black finds a hole up the middle for another powerful 4 to 5 yard gain. Pat, what was one of those keys that you gave to us at the beginning? Just churning out 4 and 5 yard runs?
4 and 5 yards.
How does it look so far?
It looks good on this opening drive. 4 and 5 yards is the name of this offense, and it looks like Immaculata is accomplishing that right now. They need to continue this momentum and punch this one in to set the tone of the game.
Absolutely. Immaculata is already pretty deep into Hudson Catholic territory at their 39. Cole Hayden takes the ball. He tries to find a seam to the outside. He breaks out. He breaks a tackle. Still up. Still going. Getting to the sideline, and that's another quality run for Cole Hayden. Wow. currently what I have right here, before coming into the game, Cole Hayden was 615 yards rushed on 77 attempts. That is a very, very good average, Pat.
Man, you got to tackle this kid low, because if you tackle him up high, he's going to break that tackle and get a couple extra yards. This kid's a lethal runner out there.
Absolutely. What do they always say in football? Low man wins. Anyways, we got a pretty bunch set formation in the back here. Immaculata's ready to go. Straight carry, up the gut, breaks some tackles. He's going to find a seam. He's going to go. Touchdown! Number 8, Dacier Splee. And that is Immaculata's first touchdown on the night. Wow, that was a powerful run right through the middle, Pat.
Those 8 guys up front are moving people, Jake. They're moving people on that opening drive.
Yes, that was a fantastic run by Dacier Splee. Wonderful. 10:18 left in the first. Now coming on for the extra point, we have Mitch Carr, the sophomore, number 10. That ball is up, and it's good. Mitch Carr is perfect on the season for his extra points. He's now 17 for 17, and that gives the Immaculata Spartans a 7-0 lead with 10:18 left in the first.
Like I said, Jake, great opening first possession. It set the tone of the game right now. Immaculata punching in, and now Hudson Catholic needs a way to respond.
Yes, that is absolutely tone setting. You know what I also have found interesting? With that extra point there, Mitch Carr is 17 for 17 on the year. He has made more extra points than Cole Hayden has pass attempts this year, and that is just crazy to me.
But that's special teams, right?
That is the wing T offense. You know, Pat, back when we played, we did not have a formidable kicker like that, so it is huge for the Immaculata Spartans to have a guy like Mitch Carr to stronghold their special teams and you know, get those extra points in.
Head coach's best friend, their kicker, right? Don't spend a lot of time with the head coach, but it's always important to have one. Absolutely.
As Immaculata gets ready to kick off here, Mitch Carr is back to kick the ball. And the kick is off. Fielded in the backfield by Hudson Catholic. Tries to find a seam in through the middle. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to get swallowed up right around the 30-yard line here.
Great gain tackling on the opening kickoff by the Immaculata Spartans.
Absolutely. And for all you listening, we have some information on the Hudson Catholic Hawks as well. If you see number 7 over there, that is none other than Kyle Mercarelli, the sophomore quarterback out of Hudson Catholic. Pat, these guys run a spread offense. They're going to be looking to fly the ball. You know, as a cornerback here, what do you think the Immaculata is trying to do here?
Immaculata's got to tackle in space is the number one key. Keep getting these guys on the ground and not letting them get extra yards but breaking tackles and sending it to the house. They're going to spread everyone out wide, and you got to tackle what's in front of you. Absolutely.
Mercarelli shotgun formation. A little bit of a halfback draw there out to number 5, I believe that is. And there is a flag on the play. As you've noticed,
looks like there's going to be a face mask on Immaculata there.
Yes, Pat, and as you notice, the penalty flags are pink this month, and that is in support of breast cancer awareness.
Great cause.
And that's going to be a face mask against the Immaculata Spartans. That's going to be a pretty big gain for Hudson Catholic there. That's just what they needed coming off the edge. I believe that last run there was number 5, Jaime Castano, the senior running back and linebacker out of Hudson Catholic. So those are going to be your 2 dynamic players to watch. But anyway, speaking of that spread offense, Mercarelli has 5 wide, trips left, and 2 to the boundary. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look, quick little out route, and he's going to be tackled. Looks like that is number 8, Zyquan Fairley on the catch. 2nd and 5 for the Hudson Catholic Hawks. They are spread, trips right, doubles left again. And it looks like a hard count is going to draw the Spartans offsides. Coach Columbo obviously not too happy with how this has started off. Pat, how do you settle down your guys just to make sure that they create a formidable defensive drive here?
Yeah, man, you just got to stick to the game plan, not cause unnecessary flags on yourselves. Watch the ball, don't watch the guys in the backfield.
Yes, absolutely.
Got to clean those up, Jake. Got to clean those up.
All right, trips right again for the Hudson Catholic Hawks. 2 left. This is a very spread offense. We'll see what goes on here. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Mercarelli's going to look. He's going to find his guy behind the line of scrimmage, number 6, and he's going to find a seam. He's going to break multiple tackles, and he is going to get a 10-yard gain. That is number 6, Nasir Golden, the senior DB and wide receiver.
It looks like Hudson Catholic's taking advantage of throwing the ball outside of the boundaries. 2 straight passes, out routes. 8 and 10 yards, Jake.
Absolutely. A little shiftiness for these guys at Hudson Catholic here. They're going to be wide out again. Try the hard count. No good there.
This offense wants to go quick, Jake. This is rapid fire.
Mercarelli looking to the sideline. He's going to get some audibles for his team here. He's going to send a guy in motion. He's going to hike the ball. He's going to fake the run. He's going to go up the middle, Mercarelli, and he's going to be met by a host of Spartans, but not before he gets a mid-yard gain here, I would say. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up for the Hawks. Hudson Catholic tapering their offense a little. Mercarelli taking some time to get the play in from the sidelines. They got doubles left and right. They got a running back in the backfield here. 2nd and 5 for the Hawks. And that's going to be a false start on the right guard, number 65.
This drive has been littered by penalties, Jake. Back and forth.
Absolutely. You know, Immaculata might be a Catholic school, but they did get a little bit of a blessing there to get a 5-yard penalty against the Hawks. That moves them back to 2nd and 10. Hopefully they could do something with that and, you know, make sure they prevent them from getting the first down.
What?
Hudson Catholic gets ready here again. They got 5 wide. Once again, Mercarelli solo in the backfield. He's going to get the ball. He's going to look for a little quick route, little slant over the middle, and that's caught by number 4, Lamont Williams, the junior DB and wide receiver.
Great pitch and catch by Mercarelli. His receiver sat in that gap, and that ball was delivered on time. Great play. Absolutely.
Those quick firings over the middle. It's a little bit Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson-esque, would you say, Pat?
I would say.
Absolutely.
Mercarelli looks very sharp on this opening drive.
Absolutely. He does throw the ball well. That is a first down for the Hudson Catholic Hawks, and they are getting close to being into red zone range. So we'll see with the Spartans' backs against the wall what they could do here against a 1st and down for the Hudson Catholic Hawks. Another trips right. Oh, nope. They have number 5, Jamie Castano, back into the backfield. They got doubles left and right wide. Ball is snapped. Mercarelli looks back. Little quicker out. He's going to hit his man. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to break 2 tackles. He's going to find his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamont Williams on the score.
Open field tackling. Great play by Lamont Williams, breaking a couple tackles there and getting in the end zone for the Hudson Catholic Hawks.
Yes, that was two good tackles broken and a good block out there in front. You know, that blocking in front is what's going to get you that touchdown.
Looks like Hudson Catholic's going for 2 here, Jake.
Yeah, Hudson Catholic is not notorious for kicking extra points, so they do go for 2 pretty much every time here, and that's what Mercarelli's going to look to do here, take the lead for his Hawks. He gets the ball, drops back, takes a look over the middle, and he finds his guy wide open. Number 3.
Strong first drive, Jake, from Hudson Catholic. Mercarelli looked on time with the deliveries, and his receivers were making plays and making guys miss.
Absolutely, Pat. And, you know, I would say that one of the toughest things to do is to go into an opposing field's territory, allow them to get the ball first, and then to them have a touchdown on you. That's a really tough task to go. And Mercarelli handled it beautifully in the rest of the Hudson Catholic team. And now they have a 1-point lead, 8-7, with 7:26 left to go in the first. All right, as Hudson Catholic is just getting ready to kick it off here. Up 8-7 with 7:26 left in the first. Pat, what does Immaculata do here to respond? You just had a great first drive, and you let up a touchdown back that way. How do you get back on track and take that lead again?
Well, Jake, you just got to keep sticking to that game plan. The offense came out, looked sharp. Defense kind of looked a little stalled there, but, you got to forget about it and move on to the next drive.
Yep. Nevertheless, we got Damian Mack and Cole Hayden back deep for the kick. They're going to squib it again, and pretty effective, but the Spartans are still going to drop on the ball. That is recovered by 59 Jordan Harrison, junior offensive lineman and defensive lineman. Not as great field position as the last drive, but Immaculata is going to start here around their own 35-yard line.
That was a good play by Jordan there. Anytime the ball gets kicked to an up back, you want to get it or let it go to your back receivers. But this one looked a little wobbly, so it was a great job by falling on there.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 here for the Spartans at their own 35. Cole Hayden in the backfield. Direct snap's going to be taken by number 8. He's going to try to find a seam, and he's only going to get a few yards there. Desir Splee on the carry. And Damian Mack runs in from the sideline with the play from Coach Columbo. 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4, give or take for the Spartans here. Cole Hayden is solo in the backfield here with Desir. Cole Hayden's going to fake the handoff. He's going to try to take the ball up the middle, and he's not going to get too far. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards there. Immaculata's going to have 3rd and short here. Pat, wing tees. Heavy offense, heavy offensive line. This is where the bread and butter is, these 3rd and short operations.
Yep, perfect spot to be in the wing tee. 3 yards of carry. That's all they need here.
Absolutely. They got a bunch on the right. They got Hayden and Desir in the backfield. Desir's going to take the full carry. He's going to run through the middle. Immaculata's line is just, wow, what a play. Immaculata's line decimated on that. That got Splee, an extra 5-7 yards even.
What a job by the big boys up front moving people, man. I saw 5 guys engaged on their blocks upfield. Great run by Splee too. Yeah,
Coach Columbo is a offensive line heavy coach, we must say, and he definitely teaches that, and we'll like that play later on.
He will love that play.
1st and 10 for the Spartans in Hudson Catholic's territory on their 47. Hayden's going to take the ball right up the gut. He's going to find a couple blockers. He's going to find his way through the middle, and he's going to be tackled for about a 7-yard gain. 2nd and mid coming up for the Spartans.
It looks like they're having great success running in between the tackles right now. I haven't really seen anything out wide yet, but they're having a great formula for success if they can run up the middle on this Hudson Catholic defense.
Absolutely. They were running out wide a lot their last game. It looks like they're really pounding inside now. Anyways, Hayden takes the ball, a little bit of trickery, hands out to Desir, going to the outside. He's going to find a lane. He's going to break through a tackle. He's going to go. He's going. Oh, he's flying. He's going way down the line, almost into the end zone for Desir Splee. Wow.
Great run. What did we just talk about, Jake? Them going out wide, right?
Yeah,
great play
absolutely.
Call by Coach Columbo.
That was a big run for Splee there. That might have been about a 30-yard rush there. Almost got himself into the end zone, but nevertheless, what a fantastic carry to get the Spartans deep into the red zone.
Man, this kid runs hard. He is a good runner.
Yeah, when you have a power back, that's definitely what you need. Also, Pat, great part about it, he's only a junior. He's going to be coming back next year.
It's always nice to have north and south runners, right?
Yes,
put your foot
absolutely.
in the ground and go attack someone.
Hayden in the backfield alongside Jameer Black, their other back. He's going to take the direct snap. He's going to try to find his way through the middle. Touchdown. The ref has given the call. That was a close one there, but anyways, they have given it to him anyways. That is the touchdown for Jameer Black, the sophomore. Pat, speaking of having a guy for 1 more year, how about having a guy for 2 more years?
Great problem to have, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 2 power backs for the Immaculata offense there. Both not even seniors yet. Both hopefully going to see him again next year in the next couple of years. 13-8 for the Spartans. We got Mitch Carr back on for the extra point. Mitch Carr sends it up. And it's good. 18 for 18 on the year for Mitch Carr, the sophomore.
That Mitch Carr kid doesn't miss, does he?
Let's not put the announcer jinx on yet, anyone, Pat. Come on.
Sorry about that, guys.
Anyways, 14-8 for the Immaculata Spartans. They have scored a touchdown in their last 2 drives. They are 2 for 2, 5:15 left in the first. Pat, There's 5 minutes left in the first quarter. We have 22 points scored. Is this going to be a barn burner?
It feels like we're at a Big 12 matchup right now, Jake.
Absolutely. Stay tuned for us as the Hudson Catholic is going to kick off shortly. Welcome back to UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. Immaculata Spartans are up 14-8 against the Hudson Catholic Hawks. Mitch Mack here kicks off. He boots one deep down the field. That's received at the 10-yard line. Number one's running up the field, trying to find some space, and he's got a bunch of Spartans that wallow him up just at around the 23-yard line.
Great job by number 44, Kyle Holpe, for staying in his gap there. The Hudson Catholic receiver tried to break it out wide, but Kyle Holpe was right there, stayed disciplined and stayed on his side. Great job.
You know what defensive coordinators always say, Pat? Contain, contain, contain.
There we go.
That's the name of the game there for defense.
Beautiful kick coverage.
Absolutely.
Let's see if Immaculata can stall this dynamic threat.
Immaculata does have a tough front line in the likes of number 55, Aaron Melick, the Lafayette football commit, number 56, Trevor Hawkins-Daly, and number 59, Jordan Harrison. Let's see if they can get some stuff done here. Mercarelli takes the ball, quick pass over the middle, hits number 6, and that's going to be a first down. That ball was caught by Nasir Golden.
Looks like they're really taking advantage of these intermediate routes, Jake. 5-yard pitch and catch, turn it into a 10-yard gain. Immaculata really has to step up and tackle.
Absolutely. Looks like Hudson Catholic's going to be a little bit quicker here. They got trips right, one guy to the left. Scratch that. Mercarelli's going to look to the sideline for a new play. One back in the backfield, settled to his right. That ball is snapped. Mercarelli is looking. He's going to try to find his receiver, and that is incomplete. I think that might be Mercarelli's first incompletion on the day. Do you think, Pat?
I think so. I think he's been very sharp today.
Yes, absolutely. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Hudson Catholic Hawks. They got trips left and 2 to the right. Empty backfield for Mercarelli. Hudson set. Mercarelli looks back. He's going to have to scramble, and he's taken down. That is number 55, Aaron Melick. Pat, I was just talking about him a couple plays ago, and here he comes up with a big sack.
Yeah, that defensive line truly got pressure on the quarterback there, and the coverage held up. Great sack.
Looks like Lafayette football is going to be getting a good man in Melick. 3rd down and long for the Hudson Catholic Hawks.
Looks like we got movement up front.
Yep. And it's going to be 3rd down and even longer for Hudson Catholic. And on 3rd and 17, give or take, it looks like Hudson Catholic is going to call their first time out of the game. And speaking of the crowd I mentioned earlier, there is the great Immaculata football crowd in full force tonight. Pat, it looks like Spartan Nation's theme today was a glow fest. I see a lot of construction jackets and things like that. That's why it said "Let's Glow Spartans" on the on their banner that they ran out to.
Yeah, Spartan Nation always does a good job turning up to games.
Absolutely.
I'm happy they're glowing tonight.
Absolutely. You know, all those safety vests, surely it's not any of the port workers, right?
Yeah. It might be, Jake. It might be. Who knows when that strike's going to end?
Oh, absolutely. I think it might have ended already, but we'll see more about it. Anyways, 3rd and long for the Hudson Catholic Hawks here. Kind of deep in their own territory, their own 28-yard line. We'll see what they can come up with here. They got trips right. Mercarelli looks back. He's going to try to find a guy deep over the seam. And it's picked off. It's picked off. Number 3, he's going. He's going to go to the 20, through the 15, to the 10, and he's thrown out of bounds. A tip ball drill, and that is intercepted.
Great play here by Cole Hayden. 3rd and long. 3rd and long, this quarterback. It was a great play. It was a great play, man.
Yes, a little bit of technical difficulties on the instant replay sign. We'll see if we're
rookies in the booth. I was trying to get the instant replay there for a while. Great play by Cole Hayden, though. Tip drill, great coverage downfield, great interception.
Yes, it seems like Unitas, Caritas might need a couple more donations to get a video producer in here with us.
Our hands are moving wild as we're talking, guys.
Nevertheless, we got Immaculata in the red zone. That's taken by Desir. He's going to try to find some space through the middle, and he is taken down. Desir Splee on the carry. But yeah, let's just go back to that last play real quick. 3rd and long, Hudson Catholic's just trying to get something done. A little bit of tip drill. It just falls right into the pocket of Cole Hayden. He almost takes that back for 6.
Yeah, man. Tight coverage back by the Immaculata secondary, and it turned into a tip drill, and Cole Hayden made a great play.
Speaking of Hayden's, number 6, Quinn Hayden, his little brother, sophomore, has just come into the game and delivered the play. So let's see if there's going to be some Hayden to Hayden magic here. That ball is taken by number 11, and that is squeezed up. Jameer Black on the carry.
I'm thinking wedge play here, Jake. Thinking punch it in, wedge play.
Yeah.
Used to be our favorite play.
3rd and goal for the Spartans on the 3 here. Hayden and Jameer Black in the backfield. They're ready to go. Oh, the ball is over, snap deep. That ball is going to be recovered by Hudson Catholic. Number 4 for Hudson Catholic on the recovery, Lamont Williams. Pat, that is a brutal, unforced error into the red zone.
Yeah, that's a tough break. That can't happen at the 1-yard line, but as I said, you got to go to the next play, next drive.
Yes. Immaculata is going to have a short-term memory here as they try to move on and just play defense. You got to understand that your guys are up a score, and they're deep in their own zone, and you just got to take care of that.
Looks like we got an injured play, Jake. It's like number 55, Aaron Mellick, is down. He's back up to his feet.
Aaron Mellick gingerly walking off the field with an assistant there. Hopefully he'll be okay, but nevertheless, Immaculata has a great lineup full of people to hopefully fill into his void, and hopefully he comes back soon.
Immaculata has to be really careful here, Jake, because after a turnover, the coach's first thing is to take a shot downfield. It's called sudden change offense. So Immaculata really has to look for that sudden change offense here.
Especially in a spread offense, there are some potentials for some deep shots here. So we'll see what they do here. They have one guy to the right side, trips to the right. And they're going to hand off to number 1, and he's going to get absolutely smothered in the backfield. There's a great play by the Spartans to read that.
Yeah, I mean, that play, the Spartans are moving to the ball there. They had 5 guys on the ball. It's a great sign to see. Great game tackling out there.
Absolutely. 2nd and long for the Hudson Catholic Hawks. They are backed up to their 15-yard line. Mercarelli in the back with one running back to his right, 3 to the right. He's going to look back, try to find his man on the left side, and it's caught by number 3. Pat, it's always good to complete a pass on offense, but, they still have third and 9 here, so, What are you going to do at that stage?
Yeah, it was a great job of Damian Mack stepping up to tackle, little hitch route to the boundary, and 5 yards is going to kill you when it's 3rd and 14.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, anyways, Mercarelli comes in from the sideline with the play. 3rd and 9 for the Hawks. One man in the backfield, trips right, one left to the boundary. Mercarelli sets, takes a look, takes a deep shot down the field, and incomplete. He threw that one out of bounds. That was intended for number 4, Lamont Williams. It's going to be 4th and 9 for the Hawks, and you pretty much got to anticipate the punts here. And the snap is off. It's clean. Punt is off clean. That is sent back to Hayden, and he's going to let that go. You know, Pat, I'm surprised about Cole Hayden's versatility, being the quarterback, playing defense, being the kick and punt returner. This guy just does it all, man.
Yeah, he can do it all. He's an athlete, man. He is an athlete, let me tell you.
Shades of Travis Hunter, might I add.
Great defensive stop by Immaculata. I thought we were going to be in a barn burner in the first quarter, but thought no one was going to get a stop. But Immaculata came up strong there. The defensive front got to the quarterback and prevented. Big play was that 1st and 10.
Yep.
Lost to 5.
The announcer jinx is coming early and often as there's been a little bit stagnation in scoring now. And the referees here having a little bit of trouble finding out exactly where to spot the ball, and it looks like they're finally going to agree on putting it on Hudson Catholic's own 45. 1st and 10 for the Spartans coming up. Spartans are just about ready to go here. They got a bunch set to the right, one wide receiver out to the right. Got Hayden in the backfield. He takes the ball. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to find a seam out to the outside, and he's going to drag a couple tacklers with him and get himself out to just about the 40-yard line. Quick little 5-yard gain there. .35 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. Looks like Immaculata might get one more playoff unless, Pat, they attempt to pass, but we'll see. 2nd and 5 for the Spartans. Bunch set to the left, one receiver out left. And somebody jumped. Looks like they get a rule false start here.
Yeah, a little movement early on the snap there.
Yeah. False start for the Spartans. That's going to push them back to about a 2nd and 10. Second and 10 here. Cole Hayden in the backfield alongside number 8. Cole Hayden's going to find the outside. He's going to try and look for a seam. He's going to fly through. He's breaking a bunch of tackles, and he's stopped down a little bit short of the first. He's got about 3 to 4 yards to go, and that's going to be the conclusion of the quarter.
Great patient running there by Hayden.
Absolutely.
Set up his blocks out wide there.
14-8 at the end of the first quarter for the Immaculata Spartans.
As we finish the first quarter and take a break from the action, here at UCTV, we would like to take a break to recognize the work of Unitas Caritas Foundation, which was started in 2018 by a group of alumni that were dedicated to preserving the long, rich tradition of Immaculata High School. The foundation's mission is on preserving the school's proud tradition by providing resources to help fund capital improvements, athletic equipment, and other needs of the school. To join, please go to unitascaritas.com and then select the featured link, Join the Club. All it takes is $19.66 monthly donation to keep the Spartan tradition alive. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you very much to UCTV and Rob Hellwig for helping us get this set together. You know, this is great to be out here for the first time, Pat, and, you know, we got a hell of a stage going on.
Yeah, Rob is a professional at this. All the equipment we have, it's awesome. He does a lot of things to help Unitas Caritas Foundation.
Absolutely. And we're here for the start of the second quarter. Immaculata Spartans on Hudson Catholic's 39-yard line. They got third and shorter median to go. Do a little line switch right there.
Looks like they missed some movement on 21, jumping the line.
Yep. Oh, maybe they didn't miss it yet. We'll wait to see what the call is.
I think they missed an offsides there when the line shifted. I think that's what Coach Columbo's talking about to the refs.
Yeah, Coach Columbo has not been a stranger to doing trickery like that.
Oh, they called it. Okay, they saw it. Refs are awesome. Good crew tonight, Jake.
And they're going to get them on the line shift change after all. It's going to be a first down for the Spartans.
A lot of flags here early on in the first half, Jake.
You know, that lateral movement is not considered a false start by any means for the offense. That's a good thing to deploy when you're trying to, you know, draw the defense off sides.
Awesome tactic in the swing T formation, being able to shift the formation and
absolutely
load each side to where you have advantages out wide.
Mm-hmm. And the teams are going to vacate the field for the moment. I'm not too sure what's going on. I didn't see a timeout called or anything, so we'll just stand by and wait and see what that was all about. I don't think Coach Lamar McKnight and the Hudson Catholic Hawks were very happy with that call, because it seems that one of the coaches on the sidelines is having a colorful discussion with the ref to try and see what that call was all about. You know, Pat, that's just something you don't usually see offenses do ever, so it's kind of really hard to, you know, have these young guys just account for that. You know, it's a really tough thing unless you know really the nuances of the rules.
Yeah, it's a great tactic to deploy in this formation especially. You don't see it a lot. You practice for it, but when it comes up in the game, you don't know what's going on.
Absolutely.
So Coach Columbo likes to use that a lot in his play call.
Well, it seems there was a precedent set, so we'll see if they utilize that anymore. But anyways, first down for the Spartans. That is a direct snap taken, and he's busting a hole through the middle. That is number 8, Dacier Splee on the carry again.
This kid runs hard, man. That is a train coming through. You got to really wrap him up and gain tackle this kid, because as you just showed, you know, a 5-yard run turns into 15 yards.
I feel like I'm watching Kyle Manungai out there.
Yeah, it's a good runner out there. And also, big credit to those boys up front. I know as a fellow lineman, Jake, you know where credit's due, right? And those boys up front are moving people today.
Yeah, I got to do a better job of calling out my very own faithful. Nevertheless, second down for the Spartans. Cole Hayden's going to take the ball at the middle. He's going to break a couple tackles, and he's taken down. Correction, that last play was 1st and 10, and it is now currently 2nd and 8 for the Spartans. Damian Mack runs in from the sidelines to replace Quinn Hayden with the play, and Immaculata is getting ready to go. They have a bunch set formation to the left, one running back into the right side. That's Splee. He's going to take the carry. He's going to bust a seam up the middle. He's dragging guys through the field, and he's going to be taken down at around the 3 or 4 yard line. Another powerful carry by Dacier Splee.
They're finding a lot of success up the A and B hole here. They're running straight up the middle and getting 8 to 10 yards. Great game plan by Coach. Let's see if Hudson Catholic can adapt and stop that up front.
Absolutely.
Make them go more outside.
Last drive inside the 5 for the Spartans ended in a fumble. So let's see if they can capitalize here. Bunch set formation to the left, one receiver out wide. Cole Hayden takes the snap. Gets dragged down from behind. He's still up, and he's going to fight for that extra yard. And it looks like he's going to gain about half a yard there.
Great effort by the Hudson Catholic Hawks there, rallying to the ball, trying to hold strong again for the second time inside the 5 yard line.
Absolutely. They caught Cole Hayden about a yard or two in the backfield, and he was still able to power through and just get back to the line of scrimmage, even gaining half a yard even. Quinn Hayden back in on the field.
I think you got to go back up the middle here, Jake. Back up that A
Probably
gap.
so. Cole in the back, and Desir Splee. They're going to run the ball. Wedge. And that is a touchdown.
There it is, Jake. There it is.
Touchdown, Spartans.
Great goal line play to have in your arsenal. Great call by Coach Columbo. Up the A gap, fakes in the back with the running backs, and that was a great play call. Play, guys.
Kick is up, and it is good. Another extra point for Mitch Carr.
No kick your jinx yet, Jake. No kick your jinx yet. He is good. He is good.
Yeah, and on that last touchdown call, that was done by number 45, Luke Lobb. 21-8 for the Spartans. 9:50 left to go in the second quarter. 2-possession lead for the Spartans. Pat, does it feel good to have a 2-possession lead as a former quarterback for the Immaculata Spartans?
Yes, but you can never get complacent in it. Mercarilli has shown that he could toss the ball all over the field, and all it takes is one play for them to get back in this game.
Absolutely. And we will have the kickoff coming up shortly. And Immaculata gets ready to kick it off here. 21-8 Spartans, 9:50 left in the second quarter. Carr kicks that off. That ball is received way back at the 8-yard line. Number 4 is going to take it up the middle. He's going to find a seam. He finds a lane. He breaks multiple tackles, and he is down right around the 40-yard line. Number 4, Lamont Williams. And unfortunately, it looks like he is down on the field and injured. You know, Pat, you always hate to see guys go down like this, and, you know, there was a number of kickoffs on in the NFL where they ended up changing it.
Excuse me, folks. We're having technical difficulties right now. We'll be back in a second.
Yeah, we're going to step aside for now as they deal with the injury timeout. We'll be right back when it is completed. And Lamont Williams is off the field, walking off with some assistance. So looks like not to be too terrible. Looks like he'll be okay for now. But it's always good to see a guy get up and, you know, make his way off the field. Nevertheless, I know the feed is cut for now, so we're just going to do some play-by-play radio, a little Howie
Radio
Rose style.
announcing, yep.
Yeah, anyways. False start for the Hawks here. It's going to be 1st and 15 for them coming up. But, yeah, you get to see us in the meantime as the feed is cut. So, little play-by-play announcing here, Pat.
Two handsome faces, right? You forgot to mention that.
Yeah, you got that right. we have our guy, Unitas Caritas, Rob Helwig, helping us get set up here and getting that back to standard. But anyways, we got 1st and 15 for the Hawks here. Mercarelli in the backfield, takes a look, scrambles, isn't finding anyone, and he's going to be taken down by a host of Spartans way back at the 27-yard line.
That's what I call a 5-man sack out there. Great play by that Spartan front, getting the quarterback there.
Absolutely. That's a fantastic play for the Spartans. That's going to allow them to be 2nd and long.
The last couple of plays, Hudson Catholic front has had a tough time with these Immaculata Spartans getting pressure on their quarterback. Hudson Catholic really needs to settle in, stay on their blocks, and their quarterback can deliver the ball as he's shown today.
That is the 2nd time tonight Immaculata Spartans have gotten a sack. 2nd and long for the Spartans. Mercarelli tries the hard snap. No one bites. They're going to get another play in from the sidelines. Mercarelli back deep, looking for a ball. Nobody's there. He's going to scramble to the outside. He's going to find a lane. He is running. He is going, and he is taken down, I think, just short of the 1st down line.
Great escape by Mercarelli there. There was nothing downfield, and that pocket was getting closed on him, so great escape out to the left.
Absolutely. Still got 8:38 left in the 2nd quarter here. 3rd and short for the Hudson Catholic Hawks. Mercarelli is solo in the backfield. He's got doubles left to the boundary, doubles right as well. Tries the hard count again. Get a look for another play from the sidelines.
Looks like they're getting 2 plays sent in here, Jake. They're calling the first play, getting an audible on the second, seeing how the defense reacts.
And if you're just tuning into us, we do not currently have any game feed. We are working on getting that fixed. But anyways, Mercarelli drops back on 3rd and short. He throws a bomb down the sideline, and that is no good. That pass is broken up. That was intended for number 3. And without a feed, it's kind of hard to see who broke that up. But nevertheless, we 4th and short for the Spartans. That ball was thrown into
double coverage.
Absolutely,
Cole Hayden,
for sure.
Safety came around, and the corner number 2 made a great play on that ball. That ball was pocketed in. Great play by the Spartan defense.
Absolutely. 4th and short coming up for the Spartans. All right, and Hudson Catholic gets ready to punt it back. Clean snap, clean break. That ball is off. Hayden going down to field it. He catches that right in front of a defender, shakes him off, and that was a tricky play there, you know.
Cole Hayden about an inch of room in that defender, and I would think he would call a fair catch, but he caught that right with the defender on him.
Yeah, that was very interesting to see for sure.
Very interesting.
Anyways, we got 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Right around their own 40-yard line, I would say. It's pretty deep from where the broadcast booth is here, Pat. But
we'll have to see through a couple people, but you know,
we're gonna try our best to work it out as we're getting the video feed up and running again. 1st down for the Spartans. Looks like Cole Hayden runs the ball up the middle, and he got it. And thankfully, we have the feedback.
We are back on, folks.
We have the feedback. I know it's so disappointing that we're not going to be back on the camera, but, you know, people want to watch the game action, right? Second and short for the Spartans. They're going to run the ball, and he is taken down. Number 8, Dacier Splee on the carry.
Back in action, Jake. We're all good now.
All right. Thank you for staying with us with the technical difficulties. We are back live here at UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. If you go to that donation link today, you could help us avoid issues like that for the next games. Anyways, we got 3rd and 4 here for the Spartans. They're gonna
shift.
They're gonna do a little shift there. Hayden in the backfield. Hayden's gonna take the snap, try to find the outside. Couple blocks. He's gonna make some moves. He falls forward, and he's just gonna be short of the 4th down. Another spectacular.
Stumbling and bumbling, baby. Stumbling and bumbling.
Another spectacular effort as he could have been taken down yards behind the line, but he almost got the 1st down, and looks like coach is gonna keep him on the field here.
Great second effort there by Hayden. We got a 4th and 1 here. Immaculata's got to go to their bread and butter up the middle.
Absolutely. They're tight in together on the left side. One receiver out to the left. That's going to be a direct snap. He's going to take the ball. That is Desir Splee.
Looks like he got it. Looks like that far judge is coming in, giving him a good spot.
Looks like both judges are giving a positive spot. You can see the Hudson Catholic sideline is not looking appreciative of that at all.
I think after they watch that feed, Jake, they're gonna realize that looked pretty good.
First down, Immaculata Spartans. They got that after all. Much to the disenjoyment of the Hudson Catholic sideline, but Pat, football is a game of inches, and they just won in that time. Anyways, 1st and 10 for the Spartans here. Just across midfield. Hayden takes the ball. He's going to fake the direct snap. They're throwing a pass deep down the field. That's caught. Number 44. He's going down inside the 15-yard line. Another pass has come out. That is to none other but Kyle Holtby. Kyle Holtby, the senior tight end and D lineman, 6'4", 215, Pat. What does it mean to have a guy like that to be able to catch the ball?
Great play. Great corner out. Great throw. Great pitch and catch. Awesome play. The 3 times Immaculata throws it, they're 1 for 1 right now.
Absolutely. Another big bomb for Cole Hayden. His 15th pass attempt on the year, if I'm not mistaken.
14.
Oh, okay.
He's 10 for 14 now.
I think
high completion percentage.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Kyle Holtby for a great catch. Comes from a great family. Anyways, coming up here, we got number 3, Cole Hayden. Finds a seam, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be...
Still on his feet.
I was going to say he was going to be taken down, but he just kept breaking those tackles, and... Looks like we got some extra theatrics on the outside of the play here. Number 75, Mike Urena, does not look happy with that call.
Looks like we got it on Sportson, Jake. Coach Columbo's asking what he was doing. I'm unsure if we picked that one up, Jake. Did you see what happened?
No, I did not see what happened, even though it was right in front of us. But, it seems like Coach Columbo didn't see what it was either.
Once we get this replay system figured out, we can take everyone back to those plays.
Absolutely.
We tried it once today. It didn't work, but we'll get that figured out soon.
Seems like that penalty was on number 75, Mike Urena, 6'6", 290, offensive and defensive lineman. Pat, what does it mean to have big guys up there in the front?
That's a college body out there. That's a college offensive lineman right there. And, he's got to put his head straight and forget about this penalty and next play. He's a very good player. Tough to have a penalty like that.
Pat, do you know of any other 6'6", 290 guys that wore 75 at Immaculata High School football?
That guy's sitting to the left of me.
Well, yeah. Anyways, we're going to have 2nd and a country mile for the Spartans here.
Might be looking at another pass here, Jake, if they get stalled up front. But how Immaculata's been moving the ball, they had success on the ground, but this is a lot of yardage to pick up right now.
Quinn Hayden comes in with the play, delivers it. He's going to be the lone wide receiver set out wide to the left here. Hayden in the backfield, Desir Splee alongside him. That ball is out. Hayden on the run, and he's going to get a few yards there.
Great play there by number 2, Hudson Catholic, staying outside and making that tackle.
Absolutely. Third and long here for the Spartans at Hudson Catholic's 28-yard line. Pat, what do you draw up here in this situation?
You got to go to bread and butter. You got to get the ball outside or, use one of your passing options.
Absolutely. Looks like Cole Hayden's going to roll outside, look for a deep ball. He's going to throw that ball deep in the end zone, and it's caught! It's caught by number 2, Damian Mack. Touchdown, Immaculata Spartans. Another brilliant pass for Cole Hayden, and another touchdown for the Spartans.
Great play and great deception. They sold the run, and those safeties came up, and he was able to get right behind them and score that touchdown. Great ball by Hayden and great catch by Splee.
The passing efficiency by Immaculata has been phenomenal this season.
Add that to Hayden's stats. What is he now? He's 11 for 15 now. 11
Yeah.
for 15 with 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, wow.
When you throw it, it's got to be efficient, right?
Anyways, Mitch Carr on for the extra point here. Let's see if he can get his 4th of the night. Snap is off, kick is up, and it's good. 4 for 4. Mitch Carr from extra point range, 20 for 20 on the season. Pat, do you like those numbers?
I do, and I want to give a great shout out to that holder right now. I know how hard it is to hold down a kick, and that was a low snap, and he did a good job getting that in place for the kicker
Yes,
like that.
absolutely. And pointing the laces out, that's just what's important right there. What a fantastic job by the entire team right there. Now, Pat, we might have a little bit conflicting stats here. As far as NJ.com goes, Cole Hayden is now 2 for 2 on the night, which makes him 12 for 16 with 7 touchdowns. He has 12 completions and 7 touchdowns. That means more than half the time he throws the ball, they're scoring a touchdown. Isn't that insane?
That is insane. We got to make sure we got to get Max Preps and NJ.com checked out together because they gave us 2 conflicting stat lines here.
Yeah. Well, nevertheless, regardless as if they're off by a point or two, what is true is that they throw bombs and they throw touchdowns consistently. What a fantastic play. 28-8, Immaculata, 4:40 left to go in the second as Mitch Carr is ready to kick it off again. That ball's kicked back, squibbed kind of in the middle. Number 1 is waiting for that ball. Is sitting there. He finally picks it up, and he runs into a host of Spartans, taking him out inside the 20-yard line. Great field position for the Immaculata Spartans to defend against the Hawks here.
Great kick coverage there by the Spartans. Kicking the ball in a corner and all rallying to the ball. Great job.
Absolutely. And just to give the viewers a little bit of news, as we are starting to approach the halftime, we are going to be announcing and introducing, if I'm correct, Pat, the class of 1984, the undefeated Immaculata Spartans team. You're going to have Michael Frauenheim here some point at halftime. Is that correct?
That is correct. First team to ever do it, man. First state championship in Immaculata history.
Absolutely. That'll be very interesting to hear. But in the meantime, we got 1st and 10 for the Spartans. We got Mercarelli in the backfield here, throwing the ball, quick slant to number 1. He's going to make a move, find himself some space, and he's going to be taken down for a 3 to 4 yard gain. 2nd and medium coming up for the Hawks. The Hawks with a little bit more tempo here. Mercarelli's lined up for the pass once again. Trips left. He takes the ball, looking around, try to find something deep, finds nothing, just throws the ball out of nowhere.
Might get a ground in there, Jake. Coach Columbo's asking for intentional grounding over here.
Yes, Columbo is definitely lobbying the refs there, but it looks like he's not going to get anything there. You know, I could argue that might have been grounding, but, you know.
I think they claimed the receiver was in the area that was running the fly route, but Coach Columbo is not happy on the sideline.
Coach Columbo is lobbying heavily for an explanation here as Hudson Catholic is trying to get ready to start again. Both coaches have been displeasured with the officiating tonight, both for Hudson Catholic and Immaculata. But nevertheless, we got 3rd and short here for Mercarelli. Trips right, 1 guy to the left. They're going to fake the handoff, throw a little bubble route to number 5. You're going to try to find the outside. He gets beamed by number 6 of Immaculata. Quinn Hayden, the sophomore, delivering a hard here. And that's going to be 4th down for the Spartans. Good play there on defense. And a timeout called by Hudson Catholic, their 2nd of the half. And we're going to take a quick break here live at UCTV. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everybody. If you're just tuning in live, this is UCTV presented by Unitas Caritas of the Immaculata High School. We are here live at Torpy Field in Somerville, New Jersey, as we watch the Immaculata Spartans take on the Hudson Catholic Hawks. Currently, the Immaculata Spartans are up 28-8 with 3:47 left in the second quarter.
Jake, it looks like the offense is taking the field here on 4th down. Risky play call, especially in an enemy's territory right now. Short field for Immaculata if they get the ball to come back here and score.
Hudson deep in their own territory. They're going to go for it on 4th and medium here. Mercarelli steps back, looks for a pass, throws the ball deep over the middle, and he overthrows his receiver, number 3. And Immaculata is going to take over with staunch field positioning here.
Yeah, great stop by Immaculata there. I mean, 3:43 left in the second quarter. It's an interesting play call to go for it there. Being down 20, I understand that, but very short field for Immaculata now to come back and score.
Absolutely. And if you look at Immaculata's last 4 games, they have scored at least 35 points in each contest. They are currently at 28 and knocking on the door for 35 in the first half alone. Pat, what does that tell you about the offense tonight?
It tells you that bodies are blocking bodies and these running backs are running hard. Immaculata is moving the ball downfield on almost every possession today with 1 turnover, in opponent's territory, but they've been moving the ball on a high percentage today and have been the whole season. It's remarkable to watch.
Absolutely. Despite a red zone mishap, Immaculata is still up 20 on the Hawks. First down, ready to go. Cole Hayden runs a little bit of trickery. He's going to hand the ball up to number 11, and he is taken down.
Good old counter, Jake. That was great blocking up front and great running by number 11 there.
Yes, that is staunch wing T running right there. Back on that carry was Jameer Black with a 9-yard carry officially. 2nd and 1 for the Spartans coming up inside the Hawks red zone. Hayden and Splee alone in the backfield. And a little bit of confusion for the Spartans there as Coach Columbo takes his first timeout of the half. Pat, there's a lot to be said. Being up 20 points inside a team's red zone, this might be a time for teams to usually just kind of sit back and do whatever, but Coach Columbo is very stringent on keeping his guys in check, making sure they're doing everything correctly and, utilizing those 3 timeouts that they get per half to make sure that they're on call.
Yeah, I mean, I know Coach is going to coach you whether you're down 70-0 or up 70-0. No stopping him. He's a great coach, great mentor, and this team totally embodies him this year. Very hard-nosed football.
Absolutely, and I know you and I both know firsthand Coach Columbo, being able to work with him on his first year here. He is now currently in maybe, his 5th or 6th year now?
Yeah.
Anyways, we have 2nd and short for the Immaculata Spartans. We got Hayden and Splee in the backfield. We got 1 wide receiver out left. Hayden takes the ball, he hands it off to Splee. Splee finds a gut up the middle, and he is down for a first down gain for the Spartans. 4 to 5 yard run there. Currently at the Hawks 12-yard line.
It seems like Splee's always falling forward when he runs. He has pad levels low. He's a hard runner north to south. Great back to have.
Absolutely. Both Splee and Jameer Black have been making a difference here on this squad tonight. 2nd and short for the Spartans. We got Hayden and Splee in the backfield. They're going to run a little bit of trickery again. Up through the middle through Black. He's going to take the carry, and he's going to find himself getting down to the 7-yard line.
There's another one. 2-back power horse here. Great running by both of them. That was counter coming back to the backside, and he was wrapped up 2 yards before and got a couple extra yards out of that run. Great run.
Absolutely, for sure.
This clock's getting low here, Jake. They want to punch this in and have no time remaining on the clock. That's the goal for this offense.
Absolutely. Second down or second goal, I'm not sure. I think, 2nd and 5 for the Spartans at the 7-yard line. He's going to take the direct carry. He's going to find a seam through the middle, and he is he in? He's in! Touchdown! Desir Splee on the carry. Another touchdown for the Spartans. Another powerhouse work back run. 8-yard carry. Smashes it in through the end zone.
Another great run there by number 8, Splee.
Absolutely. 34-8 for the Spartans as Mitch Carr comes out for another try. He's looking to go 5 for 5 on extra points tonight. Good snap, clean hold, kick is up, and that is right down the center.
Automatic.
Another one
good.
for Mitch Carr. Shades of Justin Tucker running off the field here for Mitch Carr.
Another great drive by the Spartans. Took advantage of short field position, punched that in. A couple great runs there by Jameer Black.
Absolutely.
That's your spiel.
Yes, sir. Imagine being the special teams coordinator for the Immaculata Spartans and knowing you got a guy like Mitch Carr locking down your job for the next 2 years. It's fantastic to see. $35-8 for your Immaculata Spartans here at Torpy Field in Somerville, New Jersey. 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go in the first half. As Mitch Carr gets ready to kick it off once again. We've got 2 deep back for the Hudson Catholic Hawks ready to receive the kick. Mitch Carr boots that deep down. That's taken by number 1. He's taking the ball up the field, finds a seam, gets a couple blocks, and he's going to be taken down at around the 30-yard line. 1 minute and 41 seconds to go. Pat, you were a quarterback your high school career. How do you operate a 2-minute offense, especially in the spread?
So, first of all, he needs to be quick with his reads, get the ball out, let your playmakers make plays, but a lot of routes need to go towards the sideline here. I'm pretty sure Hudson Catholic has no timeouts left.
I believe they have one.
One timeout? Okay. So you got to move the chains here, get out of bounds, keep the ball short, and let your guys go. Maybe look for a seam route or a shot in between.
We'll see what Mercarelli can get done here. He is shotgun formation, 1 back to his left, 2 receivers to the left. He's going to take a look back, finds his running back, and he's going to be taken down quickly by number 11, Jameer Black of the Immaculata Spartans.
Great tackle in space there, Jake, coming to balance from Jameer Black.
Absolutely. Just talk about doing it all on the field both ways. Anyways, clock running here, 1 minute and 20 seconds counting. First down for the second down, Mercarelli drops back, looks to find a ball, finds nothing, scrambles out into the pocket, gets out to the outside, pressured, throws the ball, and no good. That is incomplete. Intended for his receiver, number 8.
That looked like a risky throw there, Jake. Number 5 from Immaculata was close to taking that the other way.
Yeah, that was Micah Smith, the sophomore wide receiver in DB that was on the coverage. And looking out onto the field, a little bit of rain has come down. Let's see if that affects Mercarelli's passing at all. Thankfully for us, we're under a tent. We don't feel it, but nevertheless, it's on them for them. 3rd and 10 for the Hawks. Mercarelli's looking. He's going to throw a bomb down the field, and he does not find his man. That ball was almost picked off by Cole Hayden. That could have been his second one of the game there.
Yeah, Hayden's playing center field right now. 2 seam routes coming up. Hayden just picked which one he wanted to go after, and good move by that free safety. He made a great play out there.
Yeah. I believe Immaculata still has 2 timeouts left. It's 4th and 10 for the Hawks, Pat. They're going to have 59 seconds of 2 timeouts to try and get another score here before half.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go for this one, Jake. I think they're going to punt this one away.
Well, I'm saying as far for the Spartans, as they receive the ball, they're going to have about a minute and 2 timeouts left to see if they can make something happen. But nevertheless, Hawks are back to punt here. 4th and 10 at their own 35. Snap is clean. Gets the ball up. Not a very good punt. That ball is going to just rattle around, and it's just taken at the Immaculata Spartans 49. All right, Pat, 49 seconds, 51 yards to go. Is Immaculata going to get something done here? What are you thinking if you're Coach Columbo right now?
Just stick to what's been working. run the ball between the tackles, see if you can break one loose. If not, go in the halftime with a 35-8 lead. Sounds good.
Absolutely. There's nothing short of beautiful about coming in with such a staunch lead. Now, just as a reminder for everyone, the Spartans received the ball at the beginning, so the Hudson Catholic Hawks will be getting the ball at the beginning of the second half. Cole Hayden jogs in from the sideline with the play. Spartans are ready to go. Hayden on the carry, almost fumbled the ball, but he still gets away. He finds a seam out the outside. He's running the ball. He breaks a tackle. He stiff arms a guy. He's getting down. He's still up. He's dragging a guy, and he gets taken down at the 25-yard line. Wow, that went from disastrous to miraculous, Pat.
Yeah, great jump cut by Cole there, breaking that tackle, getting loose. Man, this kid can run.
Absolutely. That ball almost popped out when he was trying to receive the ball, but he fixed it. And he took that way down to the Hudson Catholic 25. 30 seconds left here. Hayden in the backfield, accompanied by Desir Splee. Let's see what they get done here. Ball is hiked. He takes it to the outside. Hayden breaks the line through the middle. He finds space. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another one. He's getting down inside the 8-yard line.
Cole Hayden is on the loose tonight.
Cole Hayden running with authority here. Clock is stopped here at 13.8 seconds. I'm not sure he got out of bounds.
Clock's still running. Here's a timeout.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to get the timeout in around 11 seconds. They were not sure if he had gotten out of bounds or not.
The clock was still running, but it looks like they're going to put extra seconds on there.
Yeah, I think they're going to give them anywhere between 11 to 13 seconds, but
yeah, I agree.
Looks like they spotted the ball at the 11-yard line, so the Spartans are going to have 11 yards to go for 10 seconds or 11 seconds.
Can we talk about those back-to-back runs from Cole, though? Those were something special.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
reverse and field, that was something.
How about the blocking up front? How about that, yeah?
That was good, too. Lyman got to respect Lyman, right? Those boys up front are moving people tonight.
Yeah. Hayden has been running predominantly to the left side, it seems. You know, a lot of guys coming down here. You know, one of their linemen is 52, Quali Hardy. He's been doing a pretty staunch job holding down that left side. I've been seeing it from over here. And the Spartans, I think they're going to go for a field goal here. Mitch Carr, he's going to be hitting it from 29 yards, I'd say. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is tipped. No good for Mitch Carr on the field goal. Hudson Catholic is going to take over with 6.5 seconds, give or take. They're probably just going to take a knee here into the half.
That was a great job by Hudson Catholic Hawks getting hands up there. Great drive by Immaculata.
Absolutely. You could even argue that they might have been able to get one more play in, maybe a pass route, a little fade route to before the field goal, but nevertheless, Coach Columbo decides to go with the field goal there, and unfortunately it doesn't work out this time, but they still have put up 35 points this half.
Yeah, it's hard to have plays, Jake, when you want to run the clock, and now when you want to stop it, it's hard to go in the bag of those tricks.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, 1st and 10 for the Hawks here at their own 20-yard line. Let's see if they play hero ball here or they take it into halftime. Two receivers split out wide to both sides. One running back in the back. Bercarelli looks like he's going to take a shot and throw a deep ball. He doesn't find anyone. He throws the ball deep down the sidelines. And that's picked off. That's picked off by number 2. He's finding a lane down the sideline. He gets a blocker on the edge. He might go all the way, and he's just taken down inside the 5. Oh, number 2, Damian Mack with the interception there. He almost house called that.
There was theatrics 10.5, Jake. Just how it started, just how it ended. Great first half by the Immaculata Spartans.
Absolutely. Damian Mack almost with a touchdown on both sides of the ball, 5 yards away. But regardless, 35-8. That is your halftime as your Immaculata Spartans are up 35-8. Hudson Catholic will be taking the second half kickoff. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for this first half. It's been spectacular half of football. Immaculata team is just coming in on the side next to us, and yeah, man, Pat, give me that first half, man. What was that all about?
I mean, Immaculata won both sides of the ball. I mean, it started rough on the first defensive drive, but they've been stalwarts since that, and they've really stepped up and changed the dynamic of this game. And that offense, they're moving people. They're getting first downs, and they're breaking off big plays. Absolutely,
Pat. I would say they've done a lot of stuff. They've gotten interceptions, passing touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, great blocking up front. They've done everything that you'd want to see from a football team. One hiccup here and there, but, other than that, they've been playing a pretty solid game.
Yes, they have.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned with us, everybody. This is the halftime here at Torpy Field in Somerville, New Jersey. We'll be back with you and more for the halftime show and everything else coming in. Please stay tuned. Good evening, everybody. If you are still in tune with us, we're at halftime here at Torpy Field in Somerville. Immaculata leads 35-8 on the Hudson Catholic Hawks. Currently out on the field, we have the Immaculata High School Marching Band performing this year's rendition of their play. Pat, are you excited to hear this or what?
Sorry, Jake, I didn't have my mic over there. Yeah, I am. The Immaculata Marching Band is a great tradition as long as football, and I'm looking forward to seeing the show.
Yes, and as former football players, we very much appreciate the band and what they do. They do a great job every year. But yeah, we have about 15 to 20 minutes until halftime is over. And coming up soon, we will have Pat interviewing Michael Frauenheim, the quarterback of the 1984 undefeated Spartans football team. So stay tuned with us. We're going to watch the band, and at the conclusion of the band's performance, we will be having that interview live. So stay tuned with us for that soon.
Welcome back to the show, folks. What a great performance by the Immaculata Marching Band. I'm here with Michael Frauenheim, 1984 state championship quarterback and captain. It's been 40 years since that undefeated team. We're celebrating them, 40 years. What's your immediate thoughts on why that team was so special when you're looking back on it?
Well, Patrick, I think the most important thing is that we were friends. We started together as freshmen. We came from kind of different towns. We had a big core of friendship from Immaculate Conception, but we, welcomed so many different and new faces as a freshman, and just like typical Immaculata, we bonded right away as a freshman, and we just developed into an amazing group of friends that, to this day, I could go up and down our lineup of 50 to 60 players and consider them all really close friends. And we were just determined, from losing our junior year. We lost our very last game our junior year in the state playoffs at St. Joe's, and we got on that bus and we were determined that coming back our senior year we weren't going to lose a game, and we committed to that, and we bonded and we worked our rear ends off throughout the whole summer, and really had a magical year. And it was special that I was able to be the quarterback for my dad to win his first state championship and your grandfather.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, that was really something. But when you do hard, the coaches and the coaching staff are just amazing, and the pride that Immaculata instilled that we really inherited from the group of Immaculata football players from the 60s and the 70s that really laid the groundwork to make us, really understand what playing Immaculata football meant. And those pioneers, and pardon the pun toward the Somerville fans out there, but really the groundbreakers of Immaculata football were really the group in the 60s and the 70s that were just so special to grow up with, and we all just took that pride and commitment and just continued with it.
That's awesome. Aside from achieving football greatness in the halls of Immaculata, which you just talked about, I wish, I won a state championship, but my uncle can have that one. As we honor the 40 years, looking back, what do you think was most important to you going to Immaculata besides football and helping you become the man, the husband, the father, and the great uncle you are?
Well, I think, I'm still doubting myself sometimes about that, but I appreciate you and saying that, but I'm only as good as the people around me. And, when you put great teammates around me and great coaches and great teachers and just great people, then you have to gravitate to them, because if you don't, you're going to be left out. And that's really what I take a lot of pride in. But, I'm so proud to be here with you, Patrick.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry I didn't get the dress code. I thought this was going to be like a Frauenheim
You're
cast.
good. I always like to look the best.
And I wore my quarter zip.
I always have to look the best, that.
Because I'm Eli and you're Peyton.
Yep, there we go.
So, but I'm really proud to be here with you. You guys are doing a great job. I'm really excited for Immaculata broadcast and be able to follow you guys in your future, and makes us proud Spartans tonight.
Well, there you have it, Michael Frauenheim. 40 years since Immaculata's first state championship. Glad
There
to
you
have
go,
you,
bud.
Uncle Mike.
Oh, yeah, love you.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. We are here live for the kickoff for the second half. Your Immaculata Spartans are up 35-8 against the Hudson Catholic Hawks as Carr kicks this off deep to the Hawks, and they're starting to return it. Number one's looking for a seam, finding it up the middle, making a little spin move, and he's going to be taken down just around the 30-yard line. And once again, thank you to Michael Frauenheim for coming on to do that interview with his nephew, Pat?
Yep, nephew.
Yeah, so, that was great to hear from him. A lot of wisdom shared and all of that. So
what a great team to be the first state championship ever in Immaculata history. With all those good teams out there in this Somerset County region, being the first to do it at a school is something, isn't it?
Absolutely, and he talked a lot about that friendship bond, which was very important growing up with those guys at ICS. So it's good to see. Hopefully the Spartans can make magic again and win another state championship as they wrap up the Hawks here for a 2nd and 12.
Great play off the line by number 22 in the Spartan blue.
Absolutely. That is number 22, Vito Marcaglise, the junior running back and D lineman.
Is that a little Italian in his name?
Yeah, Vito Marcaglise. Sorry, Vito, if I mispronounced that.
Great play, though, Vito. That kid gets off the ball, too, Jake.
Absolutely.
As you can see, he's not the tallest and biggest guy, but I'm pretty sure he's got the most heart on that defensive line.
5'7", 195, manning the interior defensive line. That is insane. What a good job. And the Spartans gang tackle and wrap him up for a 3rd and long.
That's textbook there, Jake. Great gang tackle by the Spartans.
Pat, that was number 12, Zion Fairley, the sophomore quarterback out of the Hudson Catholic Hawks. It looks like he's going to be coming back onto the field again. It seems that Hudson Catholic has made a quarterback change here. It seems that Mercarelli is out at quarterback and Zion Fairley is in, the sophomore. Anyways, he's got one halfback split to his right. That's Jamie Castano. He's got 2 receivers to his left and right. They're going to run a little pitch to number 1, and he's going to get smothered up by number 59, Jordan Harrison, on the first tackle, the junior out of Immaculata.
Great play by the Spartans. It looks like they came up fired up to start the second half.
Absolutely. A quick 3 and out of -5 yards, and Hudson Catholic is punting once again. Number 6, Nasir Golden, is going to be the punter for Hudson Catholic right now. And, of course, we've called his name a lot of times tonight. Number 3, Cole Hayden, back to return. Smooth punt. Hayden ranges under it. He's going to let that one bounce, and that's going to go just out of bounds at the Immaculata sideline. Immaculata looks like they're going to start their drive at their own 46-yard line. Well, Pat, if you're Coach Columbo, quick 3 and out of the half. I mean, what more can you ask from your guys?
Yeah, I mean, something was said as we're having technical difficulties right now. Jake, looks like we got to go back to us. Something was said outside that halftime, and not being complacent with the 35-8 lead. His guys came up fired up, made great plays to start the half.
Absolutely. So, back on us, little video quality mishap again, but nevertheless, we got the Spartans for a first down, on their own 45. Cole Hayden on the carry. Cole Hayden on the carry. I think in the midst of some technical difficulties, now is a good time to announce, if you go to the Unitas Caritas page for Immaculata and help with the donations to the Immaculata High School today, we would proudly appreciate your support in helping us maybe find another video producer to help us out with this today. But nevertheless, we got a first down again for the Spartans after a 12-yard run for Cole Hayden. Cole Hayden is back there once again in the backfield. He's got I'm not sure who's got back there yet, but looks like Cole Hayden's going to take the run. He's going to find a seam up the middle. He's going to break a tackle. He finds his way on the sideline. He's down to the 15, down to the 10, and he's going to be dragged out inside the 5-yard line. That is Cole Hayden with another fantastic run. Hopefully we'll see that on the highlight tape later, as unfortunately the viewers at home were unable to see that right now, but maybe the call subserved for what can be for now. We got 1st and goal for the Spartans at the 4-yard line. Quinn Hayden coming in from the sidelines to deliver the play to his brother Cole. Immaculata's going to get ready to go here. Cole in the backfield alongside. It looks like that's number 45, Luke Lobb. Direct snap to Lobb. Its ball is filtered away. Lobb picks it up. He recovers, and he's going to be swarmed by a good amount of Hudson Catholic Hawks way back to the 14-yard line, and we have gotten the feed once again, thankfully. Thank you to Unitas Caritas director Rob Hellwig for his fantastic video and audio helping as we've gone out a couple times.
He is the man in the mission. He's running around right now, and he's the one bringing back the feed to everyone.
Absolutely. Anyways, 2nd and a long goal for the Spartans. Hayden in the backfield alongside Dacier Splee, those power backs tonight. Cole Hayden gives a handoff to Splee. Splee finds a gun up the middle, and he's down just almost to the goal line, but there's a flag thrown that may or may not be a holding. We'll wait for the call on the officials.
This one looks like it's coming back, Jake. Looks like we got a hold. And Coach Columbo is not happy about that one.
I mean, how could you ever be happy about a 10-yard holding call? I mean, that's just a killer for most offenses. But you know, it's one of those things that you just got to deal with and move on to the next play.
Got to keep your hands inside, Jake. You know best. Once they get outside, you're going to get flagged every time.
Okay, well, the Spartans are backed up out of the red zone, back to the Hawks' 23-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal. How many times you see plays that are anything end goal and you're outside the red zone? But it looks like the Immaculata Spartans are going to have a tough test here to see if they can not going to score in 2 plays.
256 yards on the ground right now, Jake, for the Immaculata offense.
Oh, well, there might be more after this play as we got Hayden in the backfield. He's going to fake the carry. He's going to find a space. He's going to break some tackles, and he's going to get down inside the 14-yard line for about a 9-yard gain. What is that, Pat? Going to be 265 now?
Looking that way.
Okay. 3rd and goal for the Spartans at the 13-yard line. Cole Hayden on the sideline with Coach Columbo receiving the play. And the Spartans get ready here. Hayden in the backfield. He's got one running back to his right side here. He's going to fake the handoff. It looks like that's going to be a pass. Hayden's looking. He throws the ball, and he gets caught. And that is incomplete to number 45, Luke Laub. He had that in his hands, and then, I mean, there was just 3 guys there that pummeled him, so it's tough to complete that catch at the end of the sideline. Yeah,
I mean, it was a great throw by Cole Hayden, being patient and finding him on the sideline. It was a tough catch to hold on to. The safeties came downhill and made a good hit on that play.
Absolutely.
Just incomplete.
There really was nothing there for the Spartans, and they got 13 more yards for glory here.
All right.
4th and goal.
I got the cue from Rob Hellwig that we got to try out the replay now. Seems like he fixed it.
Okay.
So we'll try it out.
All right. Let's see if we get something that is worthy of instant replay on this carry here. Hayden in the backfield alongside Jaden Drake, the sophomore. Hayden back to pass. Throws the pass. It's caught! Touchdown.
Great play.
Officially. What a best time.
Replay starting. Here we got Caden coming down, sets his feet. Perfect throw up the seam. Great pitch and catch by Immaculata.
Caught by number 6, Quinn Hayden. Hayden to Hayden. Hayden squared. I've been calling this guy's name all night, Patrick.
Can't stop saying Hayden tonight, man. Great playing by Cole.
Goodness gracious. 41-8 for the Spartans. And we got You know the name. You've heard it enough times tonight. Mitch Carr on for another extra point. That ball is up, and that is good. 6 for 6 on the night for Mitch Carr. 22 for 22 on the season. And again, another passing touchdown for Cole Hayden.
Looks like Max Preps and NJ.com is going to have to switch that completion rate.
All right, time to update the stats. Cole Hayden officially is 14 for 18 passing on the year. Scratch that. 13 for 18 on the year. 7 touchdowns. Keeping that touchdown to completion ratio alive. More than half the time Hayden throws, it's a touchdown, Patrick.
It's a different breed. Look at him, bro.
Just looking at these stats, Jake, Immaculata has 15 first downs compared to the Hudson Catholic Hawks 4. Secondly, where the game is won, third down efficiency. Immaculata is 3 for 6, 50% in third down. Maybe 4 for 7 now. They got to change the live stats on us. And Hudson Catholic on third down, 0-7 efficiency.
Yeah.
Analytics matter, guys. Analytics matter.
Well, 42-8, your Spartans are up against the Hudson Catholic Hawks. 6:52 remaining left in the third quarter. As Carr gets ready to kick it off, that ball is sent way downfield to the 10-yard line, received by number 9, looking for some space. He's going to try and bounce it to the outside, finds a little bit of a hole, and no.
Great kick coverage.
He is taken down. That is number 2, Damian Mack on the stop.
As we saw right in front of us, them chopping them feet and getting outside, containing their walls.
Yes, very
great play.
much.
Great play by the Immaculata special teams.
Absolutely. Immaculata continuing their vaulted offense. Another 40-point game plus for the Spartans. This offense has been something of the likes we've never seen before in a long time from the Spartans, Patrick.
Yeah, consistently, right? You said it. Consistently, 35, 42 points per game.
Exactly. And we got number 12, Zion Fairley, in at quarterback. Once again, he's going to receive the snap, hand that off, and he breaks a tackle in the backfield, and he's carrying defenders down, and he creates something out of nothing. That was number 5, Jaime Castano, the senior.
Great pursuit of the ball there, Jake, from the backside also, hustling down the line and making that tackle.
Absolutely. Immaculata almost brought them down for another tackle for loss, but that was just a great run by Castano. You got to give credit to him.
Yeah. I really hope Mercarelli's okay on the sidelines, man. He was impressive the first couple drives. Seemed like he had a great arm, got the ball out on time. Wondering to see why he's out.
Yeah. Anyways, we got shotgun formation, 1 running back to the left, 2 wide. He's going to look back to pass. He throws the pass, and it's picked off! Number 11! And he's taken down. Oh, no, he's not! No, oh my goodness. That is a touchdown! Jameer Black, another touchdown on the day.
Booyah!
Jameer Black, oh my goodness. I thought he was taken down. That, Pat, put on the instant replay.
This kid's only a sophomore, man.
Oh my
He is
goodness.
something.
Show it again to the folks out there.
Here we go, folks. Let's take a look at Jameer Black. Oh, can we go back a little? Oh, there's the replay messing us. Okay, folks, that was an awesome play. You just have to take my word for it.
Yes, just go back and watch it on the YouTube stream as Rob Hellwig still needs to get the instant replay figured out, but hopefully that'll be in time for next week because that's a play I want to see again.
That was awesome.
That is Immaculata defense's 3rd interception of the game, 2 returned. And once again, surprise, surprise, I'm calling Mitch Carr's name out for his 7th field goal extra point attempt. Good snap, good hold, automatic. Mitch Carr, 7 for 7.
Mr. Extra Point himself. You know what I'm really looking forward to, Jake, with a 41-point lead is some of these young guys getting in and having a chance to play at varsity level. It really makes an impact, you know, freshmen and sophomores coming in and getting this experience under the lights, under Friday night lights. It'll take a long way in their progression to becoming varsity stars in a couple years.
Absolutely, yes. You definitely got to think that at this point in the game, there is some thoughts to be had about getting some of those guys that don't always get in there to get them some valuable experience.
You always got to be deep at any position. You never know when you're going to have to step up.
Absolutely, and Pat, is someone that has played high school football yourself, what's better than Friday night lights in front of your parents and your schoolmates and everything else?
Nothing is. That's why everyone loves Immaculata, and that's why we all are Spartan proud.
Absolutely. As Carr kicks it off, that ball is being returned. Number 9 looking for a seam in the hole, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down by Damian Mack. That was Brian Baker on the carry, or on the return, shall I say. 4:40 left to go here in the third quarter. 49-8 Immaculata Spartans.
Looks like Coach Columbo is getting some of his other guys in. Getting some young players in, and maybe players that haven't played a lot this year.
Still got his star quarterback out there, Cole Hayden, playing the safety position out there.
I don't think Coach wants to take him out.
Who would? We got number 6 in the backfield. We got Nasir Golden back as the quarterback now, it seems. Yeah, it's a third quarterback change for the Hudson Catholic Hawks. They run a little bit of wildcat running out to the outside. He finds a seam, and he's going to be taken down for about a 5-yard gain. That was Nasir Golden on the carry, the senior DB and wide receiver from the Hawks. We'll see if he stays in the game behind quarterback.
Seems like with this lead, Jake, we'll have a running clock for the remaining of third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, we got Nasir Golden and Castano in the backfield here. He's going to look. He's going to take the run. He's going to try and bounce it to the outside, and he's going to be brought down by a few Immaculata Spartans there.
It's a great play containing that edge, settling down, chopping your feet, making a game tackle.
Absolutely. Third and 4 for the Hawks coming up. Let's see if they can convert here. We got Zion Fairley back in at Q. He's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to run the gut up the middle, and he's going to be taken down by number 52, Quali Hardy, the junior out of Immaculata.
Looks like he's just short of that first down. So it's going to be 4th and 1.
Yep, 4th and 1 for the Hudson Catholic Hawks at their own 36-yard line.
Great opportunity for a couple young guys getting their opportunity here, stepping up. Big 4th down.
Looks like we're going to have a quick injury timeout for number 6, Nasir Golden. In the meantime, Pat, would you like to run another ad for Unitas Caritas and the wonderful work they've done for us today?
I think we may just do that.
All right, give it to him, pal.
All right, intro narrator voice. Here at Unitas Caritas TV, we would like to take a break in the action to recognize the work of Unitas Caritas Foundation, which was started in 2018 by a group of alumni that were dedicated to preserving the long, rich tradition of Immaculata High School. The foundation's mission is on preserving the school's proud tradition by providing resources to help fund capital improvements, athletic equipment, and other needs of the school. To join the club, please go to unitascaritas.com and then select the featured link, Join the Club. All it takes is a $19.66 monthly donation to keep the Spartan tradition alive. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Pat. That was just fantastic. And, you know, Golden has just got off the field, and he seems to be okay. So, obviously, we're praying for guys to be okay out here. You don't want anybody to get hurt, but, you know,
No, you never want to see that.
You
want everyone healthy. You want to have a fair game between two healthy squads. It's always disappointing to see people get injured, but I'm hoping for the best for those Hudson Catholic Hawks.
Absolutely. Everything looks good so far. But, Pat, before they take the field real quick, give me a quick little synopsis. How do you think Immaculata has been playing so far?
Very well. I mean, from that first defensive possession, they have stepped up. I haven't seen a big play since then, so the defense is containing them at the line of scrimmage and playing very well. And the best thing that I know Coach Columbo loves is the pursuit of the ball. I see 5 guys tackling.
Absolutely. We got Amaury McNeil on the direct snap there. He's going to power through and get the first down. The junior running back and D-back out of the Hudson Catholic Hawks picks up the first down there on 4th and short.
It's nice to see Hudson Catholic still playing hard, Jake, out there, converting a short 4th and 1, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield. Great run.
Absolutely. When you get to this point in the game, it's sometimes really tough to keep the momentum or, keep any of that feeling hard, but, just got to play to the final whistle. He's going to take another direct snap up the middle. Amaury McNeil, and he's going to get a couple yards, then he's going to get stuffed up right around the 46-yard line.
Looks like we may get one more play in the third quarter, or this might run down to 0.
30 seconds left in the third quarter and counting. Looks like to be Amaury McNeil running the point again. We'll see if they go for one more play here. 2nd and 6 for the Hawks at their own 47. Looks like they're going to get one more play in here.
Looks like it.
Yep, we got Amaury McNeil. Empty backfield, trips right, one left to the sideline here. Snaps the ball. He's going to take another direct snap, try to find a seam up the middle. He breaks one. He finds some space, and he's going to get a first down for the Hudson Catholic Hawks into Immaculata territory.
Great run.
Absolutely. 49-8 at the conclusion of the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the forward side of the field as we recognize and celebrate the members of our 1984 state champion football.
In between the third and fourth quarter, we are honoring the 1984 Immaculata first state championship team on the field tonight at Torpy Field.
Yes, Pat. You did just interview Mike Frauenheim, the quarterback of that team, so we are going to be taking you live down to the field. Let's listen into our PA announcer, Kenny Craig, on the call. And a quick celebration here for the 1984 team in between the quarters here. We are back running here live again. Hudson Catholic is off and running again. Looks like that was number 10 on the carry, Michael Cox. Quick little celebration for the 1984 team. Those first state champions for the Immaculata Spartans. And as looks like there's a running clock going, it looks like the Hawks are going to have a little bit of a quick offense here. That's going to be number 2, taking it up the gut again, breaking through some tackles, and he's going to be taken down. That was Amaury McNeil on the carry.
Yeah, good little drive for Hudson Catholic here, getting a couple yards on the ground. Let's see if they try to open Immaculata up and throw one for the end zone.
Absolutely. They're going to be getting some good action in here and see what we can get done here.
All right.
Number 10 on the carry, just shooting it right up the gut again. Pushing forward for some extra yards.
Oh.
Ball's out, but he was probably down already. That was number 10, Michael Cox, again on the carry.
It looks like Hudson Catholic's turning into Immaculata's offense. 5 yards on the ground, right? Ground and pound, move the trains.
Absolutely.
Taking a little bit of Immaculata's formula.
Ground and pound inside the tackles here. 2nd and 4 for the Hawks on the Spartans' 26-yard line. Amori McNeil back at quarterback.
Oh.
Ball is snapped over his head. He receives it gracefully. He might look to pass still. He's still running around. He lofts one up in the air.
Oh.
It's caught by number 3. He breaks the tackle. He gets some blocks. He finds space to the middle, and he's going to be dragged down just short. And it looks like they're going to get him for a horse collar tackle, but that was number 3 on the catch.
Let's take a look at this, folks. Horse collar at the end of the play.
Yeah, that looks like that's what's going to be the flag there. That is on that is going to be on the Spartans.
You know, Jake, with the horse collar at the 1 yard line, how much does that move the yardage there?
You know, Pat, I think if you're going to get a penalty on defense, it might as well be at your own 1 yard line, because where the ball is going to go from there. But Hudson Catholic knocking on the door here at the 1 yard line. Maury McNeil in. He's going to try to dive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hudson Catholic Hawks. Maury McNeil on the carry.
McNeil was great on that drive, Jake. He probably rushed the ball for 6 times on that drive, and they went right down the field and scored on Immaculata.
Yeah, he's been running hard all game, and that is Hudson Catholic's 2nd touchdown of the game. And, you know, as we've seen before, they're going to go for 2 here again. That ball direct snap to number 10. He's going to be immediately dragged down in the backfield, and he's taken down. Michael Cox on the carry could not find the end zone for the extra 2 points there. So it's going to be 49-14 Immaculata. 9:53 left in the 4th. Welcome back, everybody, to the UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. If you're just joining in, your Immaculata Spartans are up 49-14 against the Hudson Catholic Hawks with 9:53 left to play in the 4th. Patrick, the Spartans scored at the beginning of the game, 7-0, and then Hudson Catholic came back at 8-7. And then the Spartans went on to score 42 unanswered points in this barn burner. But Hudson Catholic came back with some of their young guys and came out and scored a touchdown. So, you know, just fill me in. Like, tell me about the importance of getting those young guys in, getting some work, and, you know, just how does it feel like to play in a game like this at this rate?
I mean, just the environment, man. Once you get on that field and between the lines, you know, stuff comes up. You got to make plays. You're going to make mistakes. But these young kids experiencing that now under the Friday night lights is beneficial to their improvements when they get their spot in that roster. And when they're on the field and decisions are coming at them faster, and them already having that experience is beneficial in these kind of games.
Absolutely. That's a great point you make. And the Hawks squib. That was a direct kick at one of the players.
Outside there. They were trying to get the ball back, Jake. That's what that was.
That was definitely one way to play it. And it looks like, look who it is. Cole Hayden comes up with the ball.
Mr. Do-It-All. Looks like we got Immaculata second unit in there.
Looks like we got a quarterback change. Number 7, Bo Almeida comes in from the sidelines with the play. Bo Almeida, junior quarterback and linebacker for the Immaculata Spartans, 6'2", 185. Looks like he's going to be at the helm for the duration of this game. Alongside him is Jaden Drake, sophomore running back.
Young. That's all this team is, young guys.
Bo, first snap off the ball, and no good. But Immaculata gets back on top of the ball. They're going to have second and long. Pat, what were you just saying about getting young guys in?
You make a mistake, you're young. You know, next play. This is the time to learn it. This is the time to make a mistake. Next play.
Exactly. You definitely, if you're going to make a mistake, you're going to want to do it up 35.
And this offense is so intricate, Jake. If you don't line up in the right spot, the snap can go in between you and the up back. So you got to really worry about your positioning. Catching the snap is the first thing, most important thing, and then take it off.
Absolutely. Almeida in the backfield here, in the bunch set, right set. Direct snap to number 4. He a little bit high, but he still gets the carry, and he's going to break through some tackles and do well. Jaden Drake on the carry.
And you know what, Jake? We got to give these centers credit because snapping the ball and coming out to pull or trap block or to double team, it's hard to do. It is hard to do. You got two things on your mind. Centers are one of the most important players on that offensive line.
You know, Pat, as an offensive lineman myself in high school, I would say one of my favorite things to do was pass block, and they rarely do that in this offense here. So all the pulling and all that stuff, it's a lot of work for these guys to learn. That is a direct snap to Jaden Drake. He's going to find some space and still, unfortunately, not get any yardage. That's going to be 4th and short for them.
If Hudson Catholic coach McKnight, if he has something positive to take away from this game, is his team didn't quit. We have seen no quit in this Hudson Catholic Hawks team. They're playing very well later in the third quarter and the start of the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. You can't fault your team for, potentially going up against a better team, as, Hudson Catholic was just only 2-2 on the end. Spartans are undefeated at 4-0. It's really a tough task to have
looks like we're getting punter action, baby.
Yep. Looks like we're going to have a punt here by none other than Mitch Carr. Clean snap, clean hold, clean punt.
Oh, good
a little bit of a rocket down there.
Great
that
punt.
Ball's going to sail inside the 5, and it's just going to trickle into the end zone. But
what a leg on that kid. That was a great punt.
Yeah. Let's see if we get a replay on a punt. Let's see if it works this time.
Come on. Yeah. We couldn't see the kick, but here's
all
the roll.
Right.
Little front spin roll, but that was a great kick.
Yeah. Landed that down at the 15. I think he kicked that from about the 40-yard line. So, I mean, that's...
You know what? If we had instant replay, Jake, we'd be able to figure that one out.
Nevertheless, we've been talking about it all game, Pat. They've shown a great offense, a vaulted defense, and surely they've shown plenty about their special teams. So it looks like this is a pretty formidable Immaculata team as we go along in the season.
What did we talk about in the beginning of the show? We talked about the three areas where Immaculata needs to win this game in: offense, defense, special teams. And their special teams has been very good tonight besides that blocked field goal.
Yeah, well, you can make a case for there being a little bit of issues everywhere around, but overall it's just been pretty fantastic. You can't be disappointed with 49 points. Regardless of that, number 2 for Hudson Catholic takes that. That's Amori McNeil on the carry. Tries to bounce it outside, gets about a 2-3 yard gain there. And it looks like we have a player down for the Spartans. That's going to be number 33, Tyler Cardoso. If you're just joining us in the booth, welcome to UCTV presented by Unitas Caritas. We're here live at Torpy Field in Somerville, New Jersey for the Immaculata Spartans Hudson Catholic Hawks game. Pat, 49-14, 5:29 left in the game. We've been talking about it all game about, how good everything has been for the Spartans, but, I think there comes a point where you got to think about what next week's going to be like.
Yeah, definitely, but, there's still time left, so they got to come out here and finish. These senior leaders, I know Immaculata doesn't have many because they're a young team, which is a good problem to have.
Absolutely.
But these senior leaders have to really help guide these kids in the last 5 minutes and 29 seconds to help them be the next, right? The tradition, the next. You always want those good leaders on your team. These kids are going to gain beneficial experience being out here in this game.
Pat, you make a good point about talking about senior leadership. I'm just taking a look at some of the guys here that I've been calling out all night, without the exception of Cole Hayden, who is a senior. I've called Damian Mack's name a lot tonight, junior. I've called Dacier Splee's name, junior. Mitch Carr, sophomore. Jameer Black, sophomore. There's a lot of these guys that have just been showing some really oomph in this.
Yeah, they're studs, too.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see. It's good for the Spartans to have that. Hudson Catholic on the carry again on 2nd and 8. That's going to be number 10, Michael Cox on the carry. One or 2 yard gain there. It's going to be 3rd and medium for the Hawks again.
I think Kenny's announcing the raffle tickets here.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this loud voice in a while. Shout out Kenny. Kenny's an awesome announcer. One of the best in Somerset County.
Make sure all you folks at home that have your 50-50 tickets, check it. Amori McNeil back behind for the Hawks. He's going to try and run here and get no gain. It looks like it's going to be 4th and 4 for the Hawks coming up inside their own 30-yard line.
Well, I got a funny stat for you. Hudson Catholic converted their first third down last drive.
Oh.
So they're off the board. But that analytic matters, people. Third down efficiency is one of the highest rated analytics for teams to go off of, wins and losses.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you're at a point in the game where it is 4-down territory. It is 4th and 2 inside their own 30 for the Hawks. McNeil in the backfield. He's going to take the carry. He's going to get spun down. He's still going to, for an extra effort, he's going to get the first down.
McNeil's been running hard.
Yeah.
That he was wrapped up 3 yards behind, and that's all will there right there. That Hudson Catholic coach has to be proud of these kids for how hard they're playing.
Very much so, Pat. In a game like this, obviously, you can't take anything away from the game about, winning or letting out this amount of points.
It's easy to give up, man. It's easy. I was in high school. It's easy to just sit there and give up and, sulk on the sidelines instead of, being a leader. And looks like McNeil's doing that right now.
Absolutely. It just takes grit to finish out this game and, see if you can punch in one more score there at least. Number 5 on the carry is going to take the direct snap. He's going to find a seam to the outside. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to break another one. He's going to get into Immaculata territory. Nice outside run there for number 5, Castano, the senior. This is definitely a point in the game where you just forget about the scoreboard for especially the Hawks, and you just, you have this drive right here, running clock inside of 3 minutes. You're just going to want to try and pump it in for a score and, get your guys riled up for next week.
Yeah, it seemed like the Hudson Catholic Hawks totally took the air out of the ball right now.
Absolutely. Direct snap to number 10 for the Hawks. He's going to try and run. He's going to get smothered up by number 32. That was Michael Cox on the carry, and he was taken down by number 32, Brian Salento, the freshman from Immaculata.
Wow. Great play.
Looks like we're going to get some freshman work in early for the Spartans.
What an experience to have, Jake. A freshman playing in a varsity game.
Yeah, we see some young faces out there for the Spartans and, already making a little bit of an impact here on varsity. It's going to be good to pad the stats for your 4-year career, right, Pat?
Yeah.
And pretty much no game there for Castano, and we're going to have 3rd and long for the Hawks. Just inside of 2 minutes now on the Spartans' 41-yard line. Hawks are going to look to complete another 3rd down and, hopefully find the end zone. And that snap is fumbled by number 1 of the Hawks. And it looks like, hold on now. We'll wait for the call. And it is recovered by the Spartans. That looks to be the call on the field. Looks like that just might do it for today's game, Patrick.
Yep, that looks like that one was it. We saw a lot of high snaps today. And that's something that both teams need to clean up because that's not any of the 3 key areas, right?
Yeah. Looks like quarterback Bo Almeida's going to come in here for – do they even do a victory formation here?
I think they just run the ball.
Nope, they're just going to ground and pound.
Knows. Yeah.
And that's going to go nowhere, unfortunately, for Jaden Drake, the sophomore. Maybe one more play in here for the Spartans, but looks like we're just going to be winding down here. Spartans have the ball at their own 44-yard line as Bo Almeida comes in with the play, perhaps the final play of the game here. Bunch set formation, 2 in the backfield, 1 receiver outright. Snap is a little bit high, still recovered. Good little run to the outside, breaks a couple tackles, and that is a very nice 15-ish yard gain for number 26. Well, everybody, we are final here from Torpy Field. The Immaculata Spartans have defeated the Hudson Catholic Hawks 49-14 here. Immaculata Spartans and head coach Mike Columbo improves to 5-0 on the season as the Hudson Catholic Hawks go down to 2-3. All right. Well, Pat, what a game. What a scoring offensive performance from the Spartans.
Yeah, I mean, stuck to what they do best, right? Run the ball up the tackles. Great blocking up front. I mean, you're going to look at these rushing stats, and you're going to see 163. What did Hayden have? Hayden had 16 carries, 153, right? Next running back, 12 carries, 126. Who deserves the credit the most, and who doesn't get the credit? That offensive line. That offensive line was moving people today, and I know Coach Columbo is going to be very happy with that film. Great Immaculata win.
Absolutely. Another fantastic game for the Spartans. Like I said, as they improve to 5-0 on the season. Let's look ahead to see what they've got going on next here. And here's your schedule for the season as they improve to 5-0. Next game is home at Torpy Field, October 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time against Snyder. Looks like that's going to be homecoming as well.
Looking forward to it, Jake. Looking forward to doing it with you, too.
Pat.
We're rookies, man. First time. What do you think?
Well, I don't think the decision's on me to figure out how we did. That's for the viewers at home.
Yeah.
And
don't be too hard on us, please. Please.
If you are here listening tonight, thank you so much for joining us. This was a fantastic thing to be a part of at UCTV, the Unitas Caritas Foundation, and director of that, Rob Helwig, for setting this all up with everything.
Yep. He's awesome. He's the man. We are going to end this with our Unitas Caritas message, but we want to thank all of you for listening tonight. Hope you keep joining in. Our stream is available on YouTube under Unitas Caritas, Immaculata Football. We look forward to seeing you guys next week, and we look forward to Immaculata getting another win next week.
Absolutely, and here's the last plug of the night for us here, as we'll get that set up for you. Pat, take it away for UC.
Well, all of this is possible. All the production, the new weight room, the new film room, everything. And this is all possible by donating to Unitas Caritas Foundation. So, my last and final ad break of the day. Here at UCTV, we would like to take a break in the action to recognize the work of the Unitas Caritas Foundation, which was started in 2018 by a group of alumni that were dedicated to preserving the long, rich tradition of Immaculata High School. The Foundation's mission is on preserving the school's proud tradition by providing resources to help fund capital improvements, athletic equipment, and other needs of the school. To join the club, please go to unitascaritas.com and then select the featured link, Join the Club. All it takes is a $19.66 monthly donation to keep the Spartan tradition alive. I think that wraps it up here, Jake.
Yeah, Pat, we got one more announcement tonight that I promised I would give for the rest of the Spartan teams. Pat, we do call the football games, but we also, in fact, support the other.
All right, we're good now. We're good.
We also do, in fact, support the other teams here at Immaculata High School. And I do want to give a shout out. I was given this information earlier today about the Immaculata girls soccer team, who are currently ranked number 8 in the state.
Wow.
And who developed resilience in their last week, holding the top-ranked team in New Jersey to a single goal in a narrow 1-0 defeat.
Wow, that's awesome, Jake.
Yeah, their team is spearheaded by sophomore goalie Jillian Drizka and the rest of that Spartans team. But, I was informed that they were one of the, I think they're the highest ranked women's soccer team in Immaculata history I've seen.
That is something. That's a first. And their coach there, I know he's awesome. Multiple state championships.
Yes,
Jeremy
yes.
Beardsley.
Absolutely.
Wish the best to the girls, and good luck on your continued
Likewise,
success.
we've had a lot of great teams in the fall so far. Football undefeated, girls soccer, and many of other sports that we've had at this school. It's definitely going to be a great thing moving forward. And thanks again to everything for UCTV and what Unitas Caritas does for the program and all the sports teams here.
Yep. Make sure to keep the tradition alive and make sure you donate. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. That just about wraps it up here. My name's Jacob Schmidt, class 2019 grad, alongside my co-host Patrick Frauenheim. Signing off from Torpy Field here today. We'll be back with you next week, Friday at 7 p.m.